Hey guys, Sky2Quaddy here. This video is about flight times and my little 2.5 inch quads. This one in particular, you guys saw it in the last video, is Turbo B, and we went and tried to show you footage with this Firefly 2 and my 4S batteries, and I could not get more than a minute flight. Actually, it wasn't even a minute flight, I think I showed you guys, and it just conked out because it was just drawing so much amps. It barely was able to pick up this quad with, well, the quad was barely able to pick up the Firefly with the 450 milliamp 4S battery. Oh, this is 3S. With my 4Ss. Well, we'll just use this one for example because I tried it. Ooh, sorry guys. But I tried to use that one. But anyway, what's the weight of this? It's kind of weird. So the weight of the drone, 76 grams with the camera, 110, and with the battery, 4S battery, is 163 grams, not to mention the stand that I had the camera on, keeping it at a 45-degree angle. So it came out to close to I'd say close to 170 grams, and I could not keep it in the air. And today I was flying around again with just the 450 milliamp batteries. It comes out to 130 grams, and every time I'd punch it, get a lot of voltage sags, drawing a lot of amps, and these batteries, even the tattoos, they were just getting eaten up. They were just getting destroyed with this little quad, because this quad's fast in 4S from those 450 milliamp batteries. So I saw one of Albert Kim's videos, and he did a 3-inch quad that went 12 minutes. And I think it's more to do with the battery, believe it or not, because with this same setup, all I did was use an 850 milliamp tattoo battery, which came out to 175 grams, heavier than my setup with this camera, the Firefly 2 camera, and a 450 milliamp battery. And it seemed like the weight management, the power, everything was it was smooth. It was weird. Believe it or not, I'll attach footage to it. It's not exciting footage, but I was just cruising, and I got Albert Kim. He got 12 minutes on his flight time with his 3-inch. Like I said, this is a 2.5 inch. I was able to get 8 minutes of flight time with this, along with doing some moderate flying, doing some power loops, doing some rolls, just things that you kind of, well, not a great APV flight would do, but what I could do with my skills. But I was just flying it moderately with a group of guys, and they had their 5-inch quads with them, and they were happy because they were getting 6 minutes of flight time, anywhere from 6 to 7, and I was consistently with 850 milliamp batteries getting anywhere from 7 minutes and 48 seconds over 8 minutes. And I was just like flying comfortably, like I said, doing power loops, dives, all that stuff, and just having a good time. And surprisingly, I was getting pretty good penetration. I don't know if it has to do with the consistent amps I was getting with the 850, but I was flying this at a park that I normally fly at and lose reception a lot, and I got better distance with this 850 milliamp battery. So my takeaway from this is I think I'll be using 850 milliamp batteries for these 2.5 inch setups. And I don't know, I just think that's the way to go, especially if I can put a 4K camera on it on one of these builds, and with an 850 milliamp battery, you're gonna get at least 6 to 7 minutes of good video, good quality, 4K video or 60 frames per second video, and just have a heck of a time, man. So I think I'm going to stop buying these 450 milliamp 4S batteries and just stick with the 850s. So let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I've always heard Andy RC talking about getting that heavier battery because it has more amps, not current, but has more amps to give the ESCs, and therefore there's not a lot of voltage sag. And speaking of voltage sags too, I did not see a lot of voltage sag when I would punch this. It was crazy. It wasn't sagging almost at all. I can't say 100%, but it wasn't sagging nearly as much as when I punched it with a 450 milliamp 4S. You could just see it just voltage sag all the way back down to 3.23 and then go back up to 367, 370. Whereas the 850 milliamp tattoo batteries, they didn't sag. They did not sag like that. So anyway, that's what I got for now, guys. I think this is a pretty good flight, and for going 8 minutes, It's not like you're doing anything fantastic or groundbreaking. Just try to use the 850 milliamp batteries on your 2.5 inch builds and tell me what you get. All right, that's what I got for now. Sky2 Quaddy signing out, and attached is the video of the 8-minute flight. So if you have problems getting to sleep, just watch that video and it'll help you go to sleep. But anyway, that's all I got for now. Have a great week. Sky2 Quaddy sign out. Bye.